Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and yep, more Warhammer 3. I told you it was going to be a long day, so this time we're going to have a closer look at the KHORNE units that were presented in today's battle. That way we can look at them a bit deeper and just check out any certain mechanics that may have not been shown off in the original roster reveal. Plus it's just better at looking at the units in a closer format than just basic screenshots, so let's not waste any more time and jump right in. But before anything, once again, this is all a development in progress, so any stats that you're watching right now through all the units and all that, they could be subject to change, same as any mechanics and anything else. You guys are very likely to be sick of me saying that, but unfortunately it just has to be said. So we find out here exactly how the Hellblade for the Bloodletters is going to work. You'll see here as they do more kills, they'll be able to get a passive ability which increases their base weapon damage and armor-piercing weapon damage. Of course, those stats plus 20%, we don't know if they're hotlocked, so it could change in the future. The same goes with how to enable it, which you'll have to get more than 80 kills with that specific unit, and if you're fighting something like Skaven or Undead, that shouldn't be too much of an issue, but now we know exactly how this mechanic is going to work, so let's move on.
Slaves to darkness!
So we're seeing here that the Fleshhounds of KHORNE have a very high spell resistance, 50%. Of course that could change, but it's much higher than the Bloodletters that we've seen. This is of course a callback to the tabletop where Fleshhounds were very anti-magic. It's nice to see that here too.
Hordes of chaos! Skull Crushers of KHORNE!
I'm not sure if Creative Assembly did state on the roster reveal what exactly the Blood Shrine did in terms of bonuses, so we've got it here. It increases melee attack and leadership, and more or less I'd say that that's pretty much what we're going to get in terms of the bonus. I don't think that's going to change, because +5 and +4 seems quite fair. And yes, I didn't mention the Skull Cannon stuff because that was mentioned in the blog, so there's no point going over that.
Reaper! For the throne! Demon Lord of KHORNE!
So you can go back if you need to, just a few seconds, but it looks like the Exalted Bloodthirster is going to have quite a lot of Lord effects, even some missile damage too. This makes sense as obviously it's a Lord character, but it's got stuff which is specialized and not the generic stuff, so yeah, that's pretty cool. The model looks great also. And we have the battle mechanic for KHORNE known as Blood for the Blood God, surprise surprise, and it seems that it points up as you kill enemy units, each entity it seems actually, so single entities will not give you so much, but you will get a lot more from, say, a horde of Skaven slaves. It makes a lot of sense, this is very thematic, and it sounds pretty cool. The first bonus is Horn of KHORNE, which is an area effect augment that increases melee attack power. This is for 35 meters, a duration of 31 seconds, and a cooldown of 90 seconds. As always, these things can always change by the time the game launches. The second is Relentless Rage, which is an augment area, but interestingly enough does not actually say how big of an area it is. The bonus conveyed is Unbreakable, its duration is 20 seconds, and the cooldown is 90 seconds. Entities cannot die while ability is active. It might be map-wide, though it does sound a bit horrendously overpowered. Mind you, KHORNE might need a little bit of help. I know we discussed this in a previous video where he's looking like he's going to be quite powerful, but yeah, still, no range, no magic, you're gonna have to be dealing with a lot of shots. And the last is Blade of KHORNE, which is an explosion, huge explosion area, which says it's a cooldown of 120 seconds, and is a radius of 20 meters, which isn't too bad. I'm curious to see how long it takes for the spell to charge up, because keep in mind with these things, when you then cast one of these explosion spells, it usually takes a few seconds to actually, you know, work. So we've been able to see everything now, and again, this isn't the complete roster, but it's a nice look at all the units that we'll be able to play with soon enough. I'm quite excited, and it's gonna look quite fun. I still quite like the idea of KHORNE. We're gonna look at the others soon enough, and yeah, it's just gonna be a long day, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the KHORNE stuff. There's not a lot to show off here, but it's always best to show off some stuff. I know some people are more interested in seeing the units up close than actually seeing the battles, so yeah. But with that, my friends, we've come to the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, might I suggest giving the video a like, or even subscribing to the channel, as it really does help us out. In the description section below are various links to different social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and Discord. Also in the description section is an affiliate link with Element Games where you could buy loads of hobby-based products, not just Warhammer, for 10 to 25% off. Making a purchase using that link and also our special code, which is also in the description, supports the channel at no extra cost to you, which we think is rather cool. A big thank you to our patrons. Your support means the world to us. It's amazing that people want to help a small channel like us grow and get to a higher level of content. A big thank you to Gibraltar LUSC, Ryan Bertsche, Andrew Prince, and Okro for subscribing to us at our Fane level. You guys are super cool. And a big thank you to Edward Yule, VS Vasan, Aaron Whitman, and Shaggy for subscribing to us at our King level. Honestly, we can't thank you all enough. And lastly, a big thank you to all of you for liking, sharing, and commenting on these videos. Honestly, it's because of you guys that the channel's been growing at such a great pace lately, so we can't thank you all enough. But with that, my friends, thank you so much for watching once again, and we shall see you all again very soon. Have a good day.